Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to notification game, paying the like button. And the video didn't start yet. Y'all the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Ladies, how do you speak to men? Or how do you speak to a man, I should say? How do you speak to a man? How do you speak to men? How do you speak to your man? These are the conversations I love having on this channel, man. If you haven't already, first of all, please make sure you add me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Make sure you subscribe here. All the information is in the description. All my links are in the About page. Y'all go ahead and click away. I had somebody send this to me on TikTok. And we had already had a back and forth with her. She saw one of my older videos. Like, oh, I saw this video. I thought you would be great to talk about. So, I appreciate you. All that good stuff, man. Y'all know the usual and stuff like that. But ladies, we know how y'all talk in majority. We know how y'all talk or like to treat your man to an extent, or other men, strangers in general. And we notice the difference when it becomes, like, for example, your man, your boyfriend, husband, fiance, whoever, versus your boss. And it's two complete different tones, number one, two complete different respect levels. And we'll get into that a little bit later, man. But let's get into it, because I would love to hear. I haven't seen this video yet. I would love to hear what this woman's going to say.
I was coached on how to speak to a man, and there was one time me and a significant other, we were renting a car, and we had purchased the gas or whatever, so we could take it back on E. So we're in the car, and he was like, okay, we're gonna make it, we don't have to get any gas, it's cool. And I was like, I ain't pushing. And then he was like, okay, cool, I'll push, ain't a problem, but we gonna make it. And I thought about it, and I was like, I'm gonna be worried the whole way. I don't wanna ride in this car and he ain't put no gas in there. So I looked at him and I said, babe, I trust you and I believe that we will get there, but I'm really gonna be worried and concerned the whole ride there. And he looked at me and he was like, okay, I don't want you to be worried. And I don't want you to be concerned. And he went and put gas in the car. And I was like, that's all I had to do? So, I'm honestly grateful for the person who coached me on that, because I've taken that. And if a man really loves you and cares for you.
And let me say this real quick. I was going to let her go, but I just want to say this before I forget. It's always about your delivery, ladies. It's not what you say, it's how you said it. And I grew up hearing this from my mom, my dad, my grandparents, my aunts, uncles, older relatives, and stuff like that. It's not what you say, it's how you said it. And let's be honest, in majority, there would have been a lot of women, oh, wait, are you gonna have me doing this? And you ain't gonna have all that clapping and being loud and screaming with your hand, talking with the hand, all that other dumbass nonsense. Making a man not even, first of all, definitely not want to do it. But anytime you talk to me like that, oh, I'm definitely not doing that. But in majority, you're going to be going through, fellas, you're going to be going through situations like that. And this is why I say all the time, you have to be extremely selective with the girls you decide, the chicks or women that you decide to, trying to formulate my thoughts, that you decide to get into a relationship with. Because this here, and she seems like an older woman. I would probably say mid 30s, mid 40s, maybe a little bit older. Y'all know black don't crack, right? Stuff like this, in a lot of cases, in majority, let's be honest, comes in maturity. For the most part. I'm not saying that younger women don't do that. That's not what I'm saying. So y'all don't get mad. I ain't trying to hear that in the comment section. But in majority, that's how it is. It becomes the maturity thing, culture, who raised her, who she was raised up under, what type of environment she's from. All these things will play a factor into how she is and how she responds to you, fellas, and the things that you decide to do. Because what was she talking about? Getting gas, and they had a rental. They wanted to return the rental on E. I do the same damn thing. I don't play that. Whatever the gas tank level was on, I'm returning it on the same goddamn thing. We ain't doing that. We is not doing that. You know what I mean? But no, seriously, man. I sit there and I think to myself, well, she said that she had somebody coach her and speak to her about these types of things. So in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, well, how was she talking to men before, or her man before? ladies, these are things that you have to really sit down and reflect on and think about. How do you talk to a man, or you're a man in general, but how do you talk to a man?
He will not want you to worry. He will not be sitting there being the cause of your concern.
Say that, sis.
Yeah.
Okay.
And shout out to Tequila Tales, man. Shout out to Tequila Tales. I think I'm gonna go and check out more of their videos, more of their content. And y'all know how it is in situations like this when you're I'm still trying to form my thoughts. When you know how it is when you're downloading a TikTok video, right, or any video in general, and you're sitting there. Sometimes you scroll through the comments, sometimes you scroll through the other videos. I saw a couple captions that was actually really interesting, and I said to myself, "I'm like, damn, all right, cool. I can see, this might be something cool." But anyway, man, I mean, but shout out to them, man. I mean, great video so far, man. I would love to see what other videos they have on their channel, on their platform. I also want to see if they have a YouTube channel. Matter of fact, let me do that right now. Let me play this whole because I realize I stopped maybe once or twice. Let me play this whole thing out in its entirety, and then we're going to finish it. And while I'm doing that, let me see if I can find a YouTube channel.
I was coached on how to speak to a man, and there was one time me and a significant other, we were renting a car, and we had purchased the gas or whatever, so we could take it back on E. So we're in the car. And he was like, okay, we're going to make it. We don't have to get any gas. It's cool. And I was like, I ain't pushing. And then he was like, okay, cool, I'll push. Ain't a problem, but we going to make it. And I thought about it, and I was like, I'm going to be worried the whole way. I don't want to ride in this car, and he ain't put no gas in there. So I looked at him, and I said, babe, I trust you, and I believe that we will get there. But I'm really going to be worried and concerned the whole ride there. And he looked at me and he was like, okay, I don't want you to be worried and I don't want you to be concerned. And he went and put gas in the car. And I was like, that's all I had to do? So, I'm honestly grateful for the person who coached me on that, because I've taken that, and if a man really loves you and cares for you, he will not want you to worry. He will not be sitting there being the cause of your concern.
Say that, sis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, man, shout out to Tequila Tales, man. Honestly, it's all about how you say it. It's all about how you say it. It's not, sorry, my bad. I thought I muted it. It's not about what you say, it's how you said it, ladies. And how do you speak to a man? And these are simple little things that could have easily been blown up. I've seen conversations like this. I've been in situations like this where it's blown up. Something so small. Like, damn, why are you blowing this up? Like, is it really that deep? Is it really that serious? It's not. It's really, really not. Again, like I said, y'all, this comes with, honestly, this clearly is an older woman, probably 30s or 40s, but this comes with maturity. Honestly and truthfully, it does. Is there older women that talks disrespectfully to their man? Of course, sure. Are there younger women that's respectful or more respectful than older women to their men? Yeah, of course, sure. But in majority, y'all, in majority, that's what I'm talking. Great video, man. Great video, great channel. I see that they do have a YouTube channel, but their YouTube channel seems to be inactive. I don't see any posts older than like 3 years prior. They're probably more active on TikTok than they are on YouTube, which is fine. I mean, I don't mind. I'm still going to tag them, and then y'all can go over there and show their support. I think they got like 900 subs, so y'all go over there and show them nothing but love, man. Y'all go ahead and do that. And then Tequila tells y'all want me to come on, please holler at me. I got you. I'll definitely pull up. No problem. No problem. Y'all let me know when and where. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to this young lady. Shout out to this woman here. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Until next time, please, man, be safe for her.